Hi there. Today we're going to talk about concessions, what they are and how you can use them. So the first thing we want to know is, where do concessions come from? They come from the seller's proceeds. So it's taken right off what they're going to make from the sale of their property. And what we negotiate is usually a number amount and how much concessions they're going to give to the buyer. Now, concessions can be used for several things, namely closing costs. When concessions are put towards closing costs, that means you have less money to bring to the table as a buyer to close on the property. Now, remember, this comes directly out of the profits from the seller. So they don't want to give you too much. And you also don't want to ask for too much, because depending upon your loan, the amount of concessions have a certain cap to them. So that is something to ask your lender, how much concessions you can actually ask for with the type of loan that you have. Now, concessions are wonderful, especially if you're going to be very tight with the money that you need to bring to the table. Now, remember, you have a down payment, which you have to have funds for. And then you also have closing costs, which are two separate things. So if you can have help with closing costs, that's fantastic for the buyer and is a great bargaining tool for you and your agent. So concessions can be used so that you can minimize the number of dollars you have to bring to closing for your property. Now, concessions, since they are terms, can also be different than money, but most often they are money. They could be like, maybe you need a fence to house your critters, and the property does not have a fence. A concession can go towards that. Maybe it is the time that you need to move into the property. So do discuss concessions with your agent to find out what's going to be best for you, but usually it's a dollar amount and we use it to help with closing costs at the table. If you have any other questions, or if you'd like to see if you can purchase a property in the new year, please give me a call. I'll be happy to help. Happy New Year, everyone.